Good morning. Let me see who first in the chat. Of course, here to learn and share. Good morning to you. The birds are chirping. They're a little bit wet today. It was raining on them birds' head this morning. I don't know what y'all want to been like where you live, but the day before Christmas, I say the week before Christmas, was freezing down in the teens. The day after Christmas up until now, one day is 70, next day is 30. One day is 60, next day is 40. One day is 75, next day is 58. It ain't we done had our AC on around here. I be riding with the AC on in the truck, man. What's going on with the weather, man? Hey, that ain't why y'all tuned in. If this your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbit, welcome. If it's not your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbits, I still want to say welcome. But I also want to give you a nice hearty, well, thank you for always tuning in and hanging out with me and my homeboy Spidey back there. There you go. Spidey's over there. He's chilling by the window. If you don't know who I am, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr., but before I introduce myself, I want to welcome you to the overnight price action for January 19th, 2023. Yes, 2023. If you don't know who I am, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr. I get on Al Gore's internet every single day, and I talk about the price action dealing with S&P 500. Why do I do this? Because I primarily trade the SPY and the ES futures, right? So I talk about the price action to help someone like you get your aha moment when it comes to trading, investing, all things stock market. We dabble with the economic data because we need to see what's on the calendar because we are traders. Traders, investors, what you do on a day trading time frame, you do on the swing trading time frame, you do on the long-term time frame. If you can take the technical knowledge of a day trader and apply it to your higher time frame swing trades and long-term investments, magnificente. Beautiful. Beautiful. So let's get into the chart, shall we, and talk about the overnight price action. When I came in here this morning to mark up my charts, I ain't even gonna hold you. The market was gunning for the sell side liquidity, resting below. I think it's like 38.91. I think the sell side was at like 38.91.50 was the exact low, I think. But it was gunning for the sell side. What do we have this morning for news? Do we have job today, Thursday? So we get jobs today. What else we had today? Thursday, Philly Fed came in less. Unemployment came in less. Okay, so we got good news, bad news, but the way the Fed wanted, it's good news, bad news. Meaning the Fed wants the contraction, right? Right. So since this is going down, you know what I'm saying? The Fed wanted to contract. Since this is going down, right? That's good. But they don't want the unemployment to, you know what I'm saying, keep coming down so fast. So this is bad. So we got bad news and good news, which is actually good news and bad news, right? So let's go in here and what we got? 1030 natural gas storage. Don't know what that is. Crude oil inventories, and then some Fed members speaking. All right, that's the news for today. Let's look at this right here. Above zero indicates improving conditions, below worsening conditions. Right. Above zero, improving conditions, below zero, worsening conditions. But the feds wanted to pull back. That's why I say bad news, good news is actually good news, bad news. And then the unemployment, less people file for unemployment than projected. A whole lot less people file for unemployment than projected. So that means people are not losing their jobs. Less people are filing for unemployment initially the first time. So a whole bunch less. That be the job market still strong. Excuse me, I'm sorry, y'all, for yawning all in y'all face like that. Since we talk on Al Gore's internet, let's go over here and holler at our friend Spotland. Yes, unemployment did come in low there, Robinson. Appreciate that. Here to learn the shell says you got an AC on too. What's up, Lil Hulk? What's going on? What's up, Mendez? What's up, FC? Let's go over and holler at our friend Spylene. If you don't know who Spylene is, that's our friend. We wrote a song for her. Want to hear it? Here, go sing it with me, y'all. Spylene, Spylene, where you at, baby? Here I go. Hey, how you doing? I'm glad that you came through. Look what you about to do. Right down there in that order block. We're gonna gap down in the order block. Right down there in the order block. We about to gap down. USB device. Choose to upload. What? Oh, I got that thing plugged into the computer still. Yes, we're about to gap down. Gap. What is that? Almost $3, $2 and some change. Was it $2 and some change? Yes. So we're about to gap down $2 and some change, coming right down here. It's a weekly volume imbalance on the SPY and a daily order block right here. So we got a weekly volume imbalance and a daily bullish order block that we're coming into. We're about to gap into. Let's see if we're gonna gap and take out these lows here from January 10th. See if we come down there and take out those lows there, or will we get a gap in a reversal? Let's go over here and look at the ES so we can get a take on the price action. Okay. I put this up over here this morning when I came here to mark up my charts. What this is over here. This line is the yearly open for each one of the indexes. The ES yearly open right there at 38.95. The NQ yearly open at 11,122.50. The YM yearly open is at 33,485. Right? The YM is currently negative on the year, nice and negative on the year. The NQ still positive on the year, and the ES is approaching flat. It's approaching flat. The what is this right here? This 1300 candle, that'll be the 12 o'clock candle from January the 6th on TradingView. Right, so this 1 o'clock candle right here, the high of that candle. Wait a minute. No, that's not the candle. Let me see. 38.95. This order, they're like the 38.95. So pretty much the mean threshold of this candle. Maybe it was on a lower time frame. Let me see. It might have been on the lower time frame when it was the high of the candle. Cause I know when I looked at it, I was like, hey, I'm gonna use that as my target. Might have been on the lower time frame. Let me see. If I put a line at 38.95, that'll make it easier. Okay, I'm tired of looking. But anyway, over here, the mean threshold of this order block right here is the yearly open, right? And that's just a stone's throw away from the weekly box low that resides at the 38.91.50. Yep, 38.91.50. That's the low. That's what I was talking about. But it's been all full. It's been full steam ahead. Full steam ahead since yesterday at the 11 o'clock candle. That'll be the 10 o'clock candle on TradingView. Right? So yesterday, since the 11 o'clock candle, we just been coming down non-stop. It did pull up right there on the 60-minute level. Give like a short entry on this candle right here. This 10 o'clock / 9 o'clock candle did push back up for potential short entry, but wait till the market open to see what it wants to do. All signs are pointing at this sell side. Also, you see there's another, this is a weekly volume imbalance right there in between 38.78 and 38.85.75. Another weekly volume imbalance right here, just below the sell side. And that's also right at the monthly equilibrium box, right? That's also at the monthly equilibrium box right there. I mean, equilibrium on the monthly box. Like from this high from September the 12th, I think it was, and from this low of October the 13th. Can't see the candles over there right now, but that'll bring us right back to this consolidation area. If we got down to the bottom of that weekly volume imbalance. Just want to look back to see where we were as far as like where price is right now. As you see, looks like we're in the middle. Well, we're almost to the end of a market maker sell model, right? Starting from the weekly low that I was talking about, we went up and now we're selling down. So this looks like the termination of the market maker sell model, right? That'd be termination of the market maker sell model. Again, you got opposing order blocks here. You got a bullish order block and a bearish order block here. You know, when you get over there to this side of the get over to the sell side of the sell model, the opposing bullish order blocks be a nice place to buy. That's right there at a weekly equilibrium spot. Set a order block, set a bearish order block. So I'll be keeping my eyes on that area there. Now let's look at the price action. We came down. We closed yesterday at 39.46.50, right? Closed at 39.46.50. Slowly came down a little. We took out yesterday's low on the 7 o'clock candle. That'll be the 6 o'clock candle on TradingView. And then when we took it, made a lower low and a lower low, consolidated a little bit up into midnight. Once midnight, we start to sell off. During midnight. Then at 4 o'clock, that'll be the 3 o'clock candle on TradingView, right? We went back up and poked above yesterday's close, right? Poked above yesterday's close, made relative equal highs with the 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock candle on TradingView. and then continued to sell down up until now. And we just came back up into this hourly fair value gap right there in between 39.22 and 39, just say 39.19, close enough for government work. So between 39.19 and 39.22, push back up into that hourly fair value gap, having a little reaction off of it right now. Let's go down to the 15 minutes and see if it gives any more detail. Pretty much a straight, just going down, all algo repricing all the way down. Right? All the way down. We came out, consolidated, poked above midnight, then sold off. The London session was a classic power 3. London session was a classic power 3. We consolidated with the London open at the London Open. We pushed up above midnight and then sold off up until now. So the London session been a classic power 3. After we poked above midnight, made relative equal highs, set the London high, set the London high at 39.44.50. Came down, had a breaking market structure to the downside. Set an order block there. Did not come back to either one of these 15-minute fair value gaps here. Right, then come back to either one. Set an order block, push down, traded back up into that order block, came down, set another fair value gap, did not trade back to. Set another fair value gap that we did trade back to, sold off to the bottom, took out some sell side with that long wick, pushed back up into this 15-minute fair value gap, sold off. Keep in mind, we do have a order block here. Got a bullish order block here that we reacted off of. See how this plays out after the 9:30 open. Not going to go any lower than that. Price action was pretty simple, just so far. London session was Asian session was consolidation. London session was a power 3 to the downside. Right? Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Good morning. Does anyone have anything? Does anyone have anything? Do anyone have any questions? Does anyone have anything? I feel so sleepy. I woke up this morning at like 5:45 and couldn't go back to sleep. And now I feel so sleepy. Excuse me. Do anybody have anything? Anybody got any questions? No questions. I don't have any stories to tell. I have no stories to share. We did not do anything. We did not. What's going on? Ajwan. I know I be saying that wrong. Todd. What's happening? What's up, Sanjay? What's going on, my guy? Laverne. What's up, Seawalk? Angela. Hines. What's going on, everybody? Ain't nobody got nothing. Ain't nobody got no good stories to tell. How everybody week been going so far? Oh, let's go check and see. The experts at YouTube tell me I'm not getting to my 2,500 that I want because I'm not asking. So if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. If you are subscribed, please share it with someone else and say, hey, I really like Tim's content. Thank you would too. Come on over, check it out. Subscribe while you're over there. And also hit the like button. Thank you. Oh, I did. I said it right, and I can't remember what I said. I can't even remember what I said. You said I said it right today. I can't remember what I said. Hey, let's go over here and check to see if is what I said it was. It was 26. Was it 26? Black Spider members. Let me see how many YouTube Studio 2029, everybody. Somebody had unsubscribed. They said yesterday said 2029. Then when I went in there, it said 2028 this morning. when I was uploading my videos, and then when I just logged back in again, it said 2029. I guess they changed their mind. I guess they changed. See all. Shout out Stacks Currency for joining the gang. Stacks Currency has pulled up and joined the gang. We got a new member, everybody. Shout out Stiggity Stacks. Stiggity Stacks. See members. Boop. Oh, let me put it on this screen over here so y'all can see it. See members. Shout out Stacks Currency for pulling up to the gang. The gang, give me gang. That's what's up. Says we got 26 Black Spider members. So that means we should have 26 votes on the poll. Let's see if we got 26 votes on the poll. Your channel. Community. Where's the poll? 18 votes. If you are a Black Spider member, please go out and vote. This is not my attempt to have you stroke my ego. This is an attempt to get feedback from the people. Are the live market watch live streams helpful? If you find it helpful, yes. Your insight is helpful too. Click yes. Are they okay? Could be a little more detailed. Click that. If it's no, I'm just showing love for all the free game you've dropped. Click that. Tell the truth. Be honest. But we got 26 Black Spider members on the 18 votes. Please go out and vote. Shout out to Black Spider members that was that I be sharing my I want to share this right here with everybody. I'm gonna pull it up so I can read it. I forgot. I'm about to go to the Google Drive to pull it up. So I'm just gonna pull it up on my thing right here. I think this is important. Shout out Father of Legends. Shout out Father of Legends. He commented on something. He was like, I appreciate your transparency. Before I read this comment that I put to myself on my trading journal, right? I want to tell everybody that I want this to be let me come on full screen so I can say this, and I'm not gonna forget to put the screen back up. I want this to be a safe and real space out here on Al Gore's internet for everybody to be able to feel welcome or feel comfortable enough to share all aspects of trading. Mental, risk, wins, loss. I do not want this space to be a fluff fest where we just come out here and say, I'm winning. It's cool to celebrate the wins, but I want it to be a real place. I want it to be a safe place. Why am I doing my hands like this? I don't know. But I want this to be a place where everybody can feel comfortable sharing. And like, you know, our Planet Fitness got the things everywhere where it be like it's a judgment-free zone, right? And it's like hold each other accountable with compassion, with, you know what I'm saying? Don't badger each other, but like hold each other accountable. Hey, now come on, bro. Come on, sis. You know that's going against your rules. Better tighten up. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. You can do, hey, you can push any buttons you want, but you know what your rules say. You know what I'm saying? I want to be that kind of space for everybody. And that's why I shared this. Well, I share my, whenever I make trading journals, I share it with the Black Spider gang because they said it's helpful. They said it's helpful, it's insightful, it giving them a look into how somebody else journal and they like it, right? This is my this is how I journal. I journal on the computer. I don't write stuff down. I journal on the computer. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I like to do it. I sit at the computer, and I can go back to it and find it quick and easy. And it's not tactile like paper, but this is how I choose to do it. And since I've been sharing it with the Black Spider gang, I number the different things to like help them walk through the thought process of what was going on. Number 1, this is what we did. Number 2, this is what we was looking at. Number 3, number 4, you know what I'm saying? I number so you can like kind of walk through the thought process. But I just want to share this again. I'm cool now, but I just want to share this with everyone. Just, like if you're not a Black Spider member, but I really think this is important. I want to share this with everybody because this is a mental issue that I have, and I made this mental note to myself in my trading journal. Mental issue. Froze up. That's the exclamation point. You froze up. You did not take the long entry at the bullish volume imbalance at 40.17. You still have a mental block about taking trades on the retest. The TDA pointed to the long entry, and I talked myself out of the trade using the 1-minute chart because of emotions that supposed to be from prior losses, right? The TDA point, shout out another cousin reached out to me and said, I struggle with this. My analysis tells me that this is the trade. My back testing tells me it's going to perform more times than not. And I still struggle with pushing that button. I still freeze up, right? We all have our mental blocks that we got to deal with. And the only way we're going to overcome it is being honest with ourselves and being able to reach out to each other for support, edification, whatever you want to say. You know what I'm saying? Because the mind is strong. Just like I was talking about yesterday. You laugh at people that be scared to jump off of that thing, that tower down on that bag until you get up there and your legs can't move. But I just want to share that because a couple people hit me up. Father Legend, salute you. I appreciate that. And I can't remember the other cousin. I'm sorry. But we all struggle with something. We all struggle with something. And the way to get over struggling with that stuff is through honesty. You got to look at the man or the woman in the mirror and be honest. The market about to open up in 2 minutes. Do anybody got anything before we get off of here? Fluff fest. You always so polite. You balance me. Tim, you already reached 70%, which is hey. Get off my screen. That's right. That's right. Zoom out. Yeah, zoom out. Get off those small. Yeah, and see, I'm glad Zay said that. Get off. I ain't gonna say get off the small time frame, right? I'm gonna go back to what I always say, right? The market about to open. I put all these lines. See, y'all can't hardly see it because I got it dimmed down. But all these lines and stuff that I put on my chart, I put them there to remind me of what the higher time frame says. Just like if you go over to the homie Zay channel when he be putting up videos, you know what I'm saying? He have these lines, he have like these fibs, and they based off of the monthly and the weekly candles. You know what I'm saying? He may be looking at daily candles, but his lines are based off the monthly and the weekly candles, right? My lines are based off of the daily, weekly, hourly. You know what I'm saying? I got daily levels, weekly. There's the opening bell. The market is open. If you're going to trade, please trade safe. If you're not going to trade, please take copious notes. Hey, Zay, get off my screen. Please take copious notes so that you can go back and study what you saw today. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see y'all tonight at 6:30. Black Spiders, when I finish saying what I'm saying, I'm gonna start the live stream in just a second. But like I was saying, I got all these levels out there to remind me of what the higher time frame says. I've put in the work of doing the TDA, the top-down analysis, right? I've put in that work. These lines are here, right? So that's why I say I'm not gonna say get off the lower time frames, right? Use the lower time frames to plan a better entry if you want to, but don't get lost in the lower time frames, right? Just like because of my fear, I allowed myself to talk myself out of the trade looking at the lower time frame when I knew what the higher time frame had already said, right? So if you do the top-down analysis, trust the top-down analysis, and if you're not strong enough to not be swayed by the lower time frame, yes, get off the lower time frame, right? But if you're strong enough to not be swayed and you're just looking for a better entry, use the tool. You know what I'm saying? You reaching in your toolbox. Use that tool of being able to drop to the lower time frame to look for a better risk to reward entry. But if you're not skilled at using if you're not skilled at using a power drill, don't reach for that power drill. You know what I'm saying? The 1 minute is a power drill. The daily chart is a screwdriver. If you're not trained to use that power drill, don't reach in that toolbox and get that power drill. Use that screwdriver. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to homie Zay and the runners. We was in a Zoom call last night. The homie Zay, I appreciate you, my guy. You know what I'm saying? I call it checking. I don't mind. My feelings, I'm 50. You know what I'm saying? The homie Zay checked me. You know what I'm saying? He was like, look, I disagree with you on that, Tim. You know what I'm saying? We need to stop being trying to be perfect on our entries. And I was like, you know what, Zay, you right. And that's me. I got a bad, let me come on full screen, talk about this. I got like this. I've been a perfectionist my whole life. You know what I'm saying? And I got to realize, like it or not, I have a platform. My platform might be this big, but I have a platform and I have a voice that some people listen to. You know what I'm saying? So I have to be more responsible with the things that I say. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't pop up in the runners group and be like, hey, this ain't the time to do this. Because that may be a stumbling block for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm trying to be perfect with my entry, you know what I'm saying? I got to be careful at how I deliver stuff. And I appreciate the homie Zay for saying, hey, I got to disagree with you. You know what I'm saying? Right now, you can't say it's not the time right now. Because in the longer term thesis, if this plays out, and I was like, and I was thinking, I'm sitting there the whole time, I'm like, he right. Because in like this group of people looking at a longer term thesis. And so I can't let my need for perfection to deter somebody from their long-term thesis. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So it's like, I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta remember that. I gotta remember that. I don't want to be no stumbling block for nobody. And I appreciate you for that, Zay. Like I say, I want this to be a safe space. I want this to be a place of edification, always uplifting. You know what I'm saying? It's okay for us to be different. It's okay for me to be a perfectionist and for somebody else not to be a perfectionist. I just don't want to like make it seem like I'm forcing my will on anybody. And if there's anybody that happen to be in the runners that's watching this right here, I jalapize for that. Now let's go ahead and get to this market. Let's get to this money. Let's just dig in. Called, hey, somebody already bit somebody and they bleeding. A big lion or bear or a big bear to claw somebody and they bleeding right now. let's go out here and let's see if we can get us a hip or maybe a lamb chop or something off of this right here. Hey, I appreciate you, Zay. Hey, Black Spiders, I'm about to start the live right now. Hopefully we ain't missing nothing while I was running my mouth. Everybody else, I see you at 6:30 for the price action recap. Gone.